중요한데 디텍팅. 아직 디스플링은 락피킹. 이건 뭐 이거 찍어야, 이거 최소 2개는 찍어야 이거 그때부터라서. 이게 따로따로지. 스킬. 일단 그냥 업이지 뭐. 업, 풀업. 이게 5단계까지 있었던가? 6까지구나. 뭐야, 갑자기 적이 생겼다? 아, 곰? 세이브 어떻게 하는 거지? 원래 1호부터 곰은 다 어려웠던. 19뎀밖에 안 들어가 있어. 아이고. 아, 역시 곰 사람을 찢죠. 와우, 와우, 미친. 아우, 아이고. 트롤보다 어려워, 트롤보다. 와우, 미친. 아이씨. 알아? 와, 한 대. 어? 아이, 야야야야. 아, 다행이다. 이씨. 회복하는 줄. 와우. 힘들었다.
You're the one? How did you come back? How did you find me here?
돌아다니다 봤어. 왜 어떻게 당했냐, 진짜?
I had no idea anything like that would happen. The Well of Souls is bigger than one gnome's pet project. My employer pays for information about its progress. I just send the reports to make some money on the side.
얼마를
I never
벌려고
wanted anyone to get hurt.
얘가 되게 날카롭게 되긴 했다, 뭔가.
I don't have.
왜 이래 반응이 느려?
Okay, here. It's all I've got, plus what I got paid for the information. I don't want any part of this. I'm going home to Odessa.
야, 그거 물어보려고 그랬는데. 아니 이게 왜 이렇게. 아이씨. 자, 이 게임 이거 이 난이도로 하면서 이거 살짝 하나만 늦어도 이거. 저거 빨간 거 4개 뭐냐 저거? 반대인데? 아닌데 이쪽. 어? 여기가 곰이었고, 야 여기가 거기지. 여기 되게 어렵지 지금 가면.
Good riddance to humans in
튜토를 넘어가고 있어.
You've come from the tower, haven't you? Name's Agarth. Maybe you can help an old Fate Weaver, eh?
What's Fate Weaver?
Fate Weavers look at the great tapestry of fate. The threads will tell us how a life will unfold. But knowing the future and being able to change it are two very different things.
휴가 찾으라고 보냈어.
Poor old Fomerus Hughes. He respected the way the world works. What a shame. He's probably dead by now.
그랬나? One makes.
The cards told me that the Well of Souls would work, but Hughes's success would come on the day of his death. He took it pretty well, honestly, although we did a lot of drinking after that.
이거부터 물어보고.
You really don't know much, do
아
you?
당연하지만 처음.
A fate weaver taps into the threads of fate
물론
and
뭐
channels that energy
이래차
through a
아니래차.
focus. My order prefers cards. The cards are unique to each fate weaver, since we all see the weave differently.
자 위에 거 쓸데없는 말이고.
I suppose I could spare a little help in
처음에는
memory
다르네.
of Hughes, or in celebration of his
95%네.
success. Whichever. You're the one. Then that means
You're the one. You're the one.
it all makes sense now. The cards this morning. I drew the
전형적인
grave
얼굴이
digger,
좀
the
무섭게
running
됐나
man,
보다
and the
뭔가
beast.
느낌이.
Prepare yourself.
아이,
They're coming.
원래 좀 마녀처럼 꾸밀 생각으로 만든 거긴 한데. 아니야 이 칼 좀 줘. 아저씨 그거 무슨 스킬이에요? 나 어디 가니? 야, 와우 안 떨어져. 불이 패니까는 효율이 좋군. 뭐야 또 있냐? RT. 다 죽었어. 야 이걸 썼는데도. 아 이거 그거구나. 와이다 이씨. 에이는 애가 아니라. 아유. 아
How? What are you?
몰라 해라고 했어. 해라고
Threads of
눌렀어.
fate. I've seen them before, but I've never seen anyone manipulate them like that. You just changed how the world was supposed to work. How did you do that?
그게 저스트 디드잖아.
You just... Fate is the will of the gods. No mortal
You are the
should be able to
one, yeah.
change it. How is that even possible? Come here. I'm going to do a reading. You might be able to change the threads, but fate will still have a plan for you. I promise not to tell you if I see your death. It's a gift. Some people paint landscapes. Other people write
이 아저씨도
poetry.
능력자야.
I peer into the weave of fate's tapestry and see people's deaths.
혹시 데스노트를 갖고 있나? 왜 근데
That would be my guess. He was an academic, but he had a proper respect for fate's plan, unlike most gnomes.
쇼!
You're nervous. Relax. This is what fate weavers do. I'll
뭐
be
어떤
seeing
건지
your
기억이 잘 안
place in
난다
the
근데.
pattern of destiny. Who you are, what you've done, where your path takes you. Or, at least, I should be. You're real, right? I swear I haven't had that much.
뭐야 볼 수가 없다고? 아니 you must drink.
Fate's weave is always hard to see. It's in motion, hard to make out, but undeniably there. Yours is just missing. This doesn't make sense. All mortal creatures have a place in the pattern. You should have one too, dead or
운명은
not.
만들어가는 거야.
If this is true, and I'm not saying I believe it, then your path is yours to determine.
보자 이게 어떻게 하는 거였더라? 이게 뭐 어떻게 뭐였지? 아 티어 1은 그거고 엘리멘탈 밀리 어택 레인지 아 이거는 뭐 크리가 없으면 얘는 뭐 아 마이트 이제 나 활로 갈 거냐 법사로 갈 거냐가 여기서 갈리는.
I can see the threads around you, but they're shifting, changing so rapidly. I can't make sense of them. Normally the threads would guide my hand to the cards, and I'd use those cards to see your pattern in the weave. But it just didn't happen. They wouldn't focus. So either there's something wrong with me, and there isn't, or there's something very wrong with you. It could mean nothing, or it could mean everything. The world is changing. You might be a sign of that, or maybe the cause. I've never had a reason to doubt my own readings. But we
동기부여를
should
확실해지고
consult
있어
with
그냥.
Arden. He's not a friend, but he's got a good eye for the tapestry. I'll meet you at his home to the east. I'm going to see if I can be of any help to the wounded at the tower.
야 칼 좀 주고 가라 칼 좀. 아 진짜로.
That's just it. I don't know if you've got one, but that's why we're going to see Arden. He lives in a little hut to the east in Yulven. I'll meet you there.
다음 목적지.
What could this all mean?
원래 물음표가 띄어 있었던가?
Still here, huh?
아
Can't
미안해요.
quite decide if you want to hear. What could this all mean?
그냥 물음표는 그거구나. 마을 가는 길이 어디야? 아이씨 계속 꽝이야. 레전드 오브 데드캣.
Of all the songs in halls
이거
of
모으는
lore,
거였던가?
there
노래?
echoes none more grand than Olane's many feats of might, the pure and lady of the light. She is a knight of golden knot. She is the cure seeker, the conscience of the summer fae. She is the heart of spring, of day.
얘가 뭐가 있었던가? 뭐야 공격을 하네? 아이씨 괜히 가까이 갔네. 얘 죽여도 안 뜨네? 걸렸어. 왜 이래 이거? 저 죽여도 아무것도 안 줬던 기억이. 내가 왔다.
Everyone just stand back. The
물러서.
warden can't work when you're crowding so close. Go back to your business. Go on.
어이.
I don't care what you race. It's a tragedy whenever anyone's savage like this. Just
마을
look at the poor
한복판에서 근데
creature.
이거.
She's been beaten to the brink of death. The Fae may be strange, but they certainly don't deserve this.
무슨 일?
It appears she was attacked with some manner of short blade, likely a dagger, although there's no way I can be sure. People simply stood by as she called for help. No one lifted a finger. Can you imagine? It's shameful to treat another in such a way, even if she is a Fae. I don't know whether we possess the knowledge to treat such a wound. Frankly, I don't even know if I could save a mortal with such
힐이라는
grievous
게
wounds.
물약이지 참 힐이.
It's difficult to say. We've been plagued by the Red Legion for
레드
days,
리전.
but it's not their way to go after the Fae in the area. They like their targets mortal. In case you haven't heard, there have been some Tuatha sighting in the woods to the west, so that's also a possibility. It's unlikely, though. Well, you're the only one. With all the troubles we've suffered in this village, people are weary of adversity. They'd rather just ignore it. I'm going to suggest something a bit untraditional. There's a Fae named Eri. She spends her days up on the hill overlooking the village. Seek her wisdom. I would do it, but I'm a coward.
야,
That's the
이씨.
truth.
그 여자한테 할
Perhaps a
소리냐?
Fae will know how to heal a Fae. If not, then we're back where we started. She spends her days on the precipice overlooking the village. She doesn't think we're aware of her presence, but we most certainly are. Hope you stay in town.
Village friend.
있다. 스페셜. 자, 이거 보는 게 이게 크리잖아. 러닝맨 아머. 러닝맨 아머가 크리. 가디언이 방어. 이게 많아. 이게 나머진 짐이라서 이게 스턴. 스턴? 트세시 아머에다가 리젠에다가 많아. 이거 법사 거구나. 레코니 모드로 잘 안 써가지고. 리젠에다가 클인데? 아, 이건 근데 이거 피네스가 3 필요하네. 소설어. 아, 저게 있어야 입지. 그럼 뭐 이거 뭐야? 기본적으로 얻는 카드구나. 이게 원래 이게 크리티컬. 가만있어 봐. 이게 지금 아이 그래. 위로요. 위. 문. 나이트. 망치 타워? 포지. 이거 무슨 모자야? 파이어 데미지 법사권에 됐나? 이 정도만 하면? 페이트 브랜드. 여기서 이렇게 칼 없으면 이거 필드에서 주셔야 돼가지고 이거 없으면 조금 까다롭지. 이 정도면 이거면 됐지 뭐. 500. 와우. Compare to face. 업이다 업. 19, 18, 11, 13에 잃고 오는 시간 늘리는 거. 블리딩. 아, 그리트로 가야 되나? 아, 원래 그치, 포지지, 원래. 메인건 포지. 이건 뭐 정해져가지고, 이씨. 팔이 없었나? 지팡이는 참. 지팡이하고 활을. 이건 뭐야? 이거 프레임 있네. 그 다음에 활? 헌터. 있다. 바지만 잔뜩이네. 아, 탈리스먼이 이거 법사용 쉴드구나. 데스. 이거 완전 도적이잖아, 도적. 도적 세트. 하지만 무기는 대형. 크리셋. 됐다. 이제 칼 걱정 안 해도 되네. 여기가 아니잖아. 이거 서브캐겠지?
Where is the order that Matharu has
왜
given
이래,
us?
어디가?
I see no order in obstructing the truth. That is chaos. That is what the mission fears. Are we not lied to enough?
그래, 니네
We are
정도
at war.
좋다.
We scrabble for every supper. We live in fear of one
이거
another.
왜 이래?
Shouldn't the mission unite us?
다 가져가. 왜 이래 이거? 아니 훔치기가? 어이 뭐야 이 자식. 너 앉아? 자는 거 아니었어? 아주 눈을 부릅뜨고 그냥 보고 있네. 와우. 자는 척. 얘네는 저긴데.
Welcome to St. Odwig's perpetual mission. I would invite you in, but the Order has been too trusting in the past. We try to learn from our mistakes. Although, one never knows what might be a test of faith. You have arrived just when I am in need of aid. So perhaps Mitharu is at work.
미하루.
We at St. Odwig's have worked for years to establish a presence on this hill. It's not been without its challenges. The call of the Feylands does not fall upon deaf ears, and many of our youngest don't have the will to resist. Take Brother Egan, for example. 2 nights ago, Egan ventured past the walls to collect firewood and never returned. We must find him before anything happens.
멀리 간 줄 알았더만 나뭇가지 먹으러 갔는데.
Odorath is a savage land. Every day we must face both the beasts of the wood and the evil of wicked
내가 다
hearts.
잡아줄게. 무기
I fear
생겼다.
for Brother Egan's soul. He knows nothing of the world of Fey and Alpha, trust and temptation. He is like a baby, eyes wide at the world around him.
그런 애를 장작까지 하긴 장작까지 오는 게 어려운 게
Mitharu
아니지.
be praised. His order reigns supreme. Brother Egan was last seen northeast of here, just off the road near the Fey ruins. Please find him. Perhaps then we can welcome you into the fold with open arms. Goodbye.
Don't believe Father Dinwell when he tells you that Mitharu was male. Mitharu is a god,
여기
not a
스카이림에도
mortal.
있잖아, 이
She is all of us,
그거
not
저기.
some of us. Insist that St. Odwig's admit monks of all sexes and
스카이림
races into
4K.
its
아 근데
ranks.
스카이림은
Tell
이게
them to peddle their poison
아 지원을 안
elsewhere.
해줘가지고. 스카이림을 이렇게 하려면 이거 세팅을. 노상점 플레이라 다 먹어야 돼. 물약도 만들고 하려면. 어우. 네가 와? 아야 보고트가 주황색이야. 아유 하지만 보고트라는 거. 너 왜 필드에 있냐? 너 있어. 와, 뭐야? 쟤 왜 이렇게 안 죽니? 어이구 어이구 옆에 사람 보다가 한 대 맞았다. 어이구 아니? 아이 제길. 야, 세이브 어디지? 와, 괜히 속 때렸다. 이씨. 제 세이브 어디지? 아후.